Everywhere I go, I get asked this one question. Why is Mary bleeding? Why? And when I say everywhere, I really mean it. Well, it mostly happens on Discord servers, though I've definitely seen this question pop up on my feed in other platforms as well. It's gotten to a point that I'd rather see an awkward hello,
how are you?
What are you up to? Followed by an absolute silence and a dead chat, instead of, why are you bleeding, Mary? Is it that time of the month again? Aha! For God's sake, even Angel Ganef himself asked this. Okay, it's kind of funny. And I try to come up with different answers every time, but I'm running out of ideas, guys. So I decided to return to YouTube after my year-long death with a video finally clearing up the mystery of why am I bleeding. There are two answers to that question. First one being, I sacrifice virgins for God powers, I am the only God, God is a woman, and Jesus was never a thing. I rule this world and I drink your blood. I personally find this version of my name's origin the more interesting one, and of course the real one. However, I don't exactly plan on starting a cult anytime soon. So, for legal reasons, we will roll with the story version B. I was 15, maybe 16. No, definitely 15. And I decided to start an art account on Instagram. Link in the description. If you scroll far enough, you may notice that I was quite an edgy kid. MCR, 21 Pilots, and all that. And I was really into supernatural stuff, and the show Supernatural as well. So naturally, I used my slightly modified name and called myself Bloody Mary. Well, the actual username was _bloody3.3 Mary_. Yeah, not exactly proud of that one. If you scroll down on my Instagram page, you will also see that my older artworks are signed with that name. Well, after a while I figured that it's a bit too complicated of a name for a brand, which I definitely am. So I followed a Twitter name trend / Dan is not on fire name format and called myself Mary is Bleeding. And that is where it all started. It's a funny meme. Period jokes. Do you need a bandage jokes? Haha. Very funny. But it's nearing the line of going too far. Being a god, of course, mortals making fun of my name is not going to make me change it. So you better start coming up with something new other than period jokes. Here are some examples, just to prove you that I'm not lying about this. Mary, why you bleeding? Woo, short gang. Hey Mary, why are you bleeding? Oh, also Mary, I always meant to ask you, why are you bleeding? Laughing emoji. Mary, is that why you're bleeding? Maybe this is Mary, and that's why she is bleeding. Are you gonna tell us why you're bleeding? Why are you bleeding? Why you bleeding? Why is Mary bleeding? Why is Mary bleeding? Mary, why are you bleeding? You okay, XD? Mary is on her period, and that's why she's bleeding. F off. Sure. Mary girl, why you still bleeding? Oh my god, but why is Mary bleeding? Is she okay? Why is Mary bleeding? Mary, why are you bleeding? What I want to know is who is Mary and why is she bleeding? Who is Mary and why is she bleeding? Why are you bleeding? So yeah, I proved my point. Also, for the record, this painting isn't me. It's just a ginger bathing in borscht. A simple coincidence. And that about sums up the video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share and all that jizz. Check the links in the description and I'll see you in my next video, which I will upload within this month.